Okay guys, boy are you in for a treat. Oh, hold on. I think that's better. Alright, so as you saw by the title, I'm going to expose some of my most embarrassing high school moments. If you knew me in high school, I kind of was like a fly on the wall. Like, I knew like some of the popular kids, I knew some of the not popular kids. I just kind of floated around. So, whatever. With that being said, if you knew me in high school, I was a little bit awkward and like I just like hadn't really grown into myself yet. I don't know, whatever. I'm trying to make myself feel better for these awkward moments that happened. But, alright, I'm just gonna jump right into it. I'm gonna start with like the least embarrassing to like the most embarrassing. So the first one that comes to mind that is like the least embarrassing but still pretty freaking embarrassing is for some reason in Spanish class. No. Let me set the tone for you. Freshman year, I'm in Spanish 1. It's like the first week of school, and it was first period. I chew gum a lot, and I hate to say it, but I'm like one of those chewers, you know? I'm just like an aggressive gum chewer sometimes, and I hate that about myself, but it is what it is. So I was that way back in high school too. I would chew my gum so aggressively that my hair got caught in it, or my gum got caught in my hair, and I'm chewing, and I like pull it out, and like all of my gum comes out in like this wad in my hair, and I'm like, and so you know, as a freshman, you're like, oh gosh, so I'm holding my hair, holding it like this, and I'm like, can I go to the bathroom? And of course I had to ask in Spanish, and I don't know, something, el baño, por favor. I'm like pulling my hair out, and I got it out, it wasn't in there too tight, but when I got back to class, everyone saw that I did it. And I didn't know anyone in my Spanish class, so I had no friends to like kind of laugh it off with. It was just like, throughout the year, or the season, what is it called? Semester, I would yawn, and this happened so many times in the same Spanish class. I would yawn, and my gum would fall out of my mouth onto the chair. And I'm like, so I stopped chewing gum in first period because I got it caught in my hair, it kept falling out of my mouth. It was so embarrassing. So as a freshman, that's pretty mortifying. You're just like, ugh. So everyone in that class just knew I was like a little on the struggle bus. So the next one is actually pretty bad. So I also am super clumsy when it comes to like, I'm not as bad with it now, but when it comes to going upstairs, I will walk up the stairs and I trip going up the stairs. And for some reason, my freshman year, I tripped up the stairs so many times. And you know, it would be during passing periods and you fall and people are out right behind you trying to get to class and it's like, you panic and it's awkward. So that happened all the time. But the one specific time that was the most embarrassing moment I think of my high school career. It was after the bell had rung, so there was no passing period. It was just me and, you know, some random kids out in the hall. And so I'm going up the stairs and there was this senior who played football. And I thought he was just so cute. I don't even know his name. I just thought he was so cute. And for some reason, every time I fell up the stairs, he was there. Probably because I was like, huh, and then just fall. But he was at the top of the stairs and I was probably like 6 stairs from the top, and I catch my toe on the stair, I fall, I like slam my shin, my flip-flop breaks, like the thing that goes between your toes broke and snapped off because I fell so hard, my shin is throbbing, and this cute senior is right above me, and I'm like, ugh, and so I'm trying to get out of there, and I'm just like so awkward about it, and I wanted to get out of there. So I don't even stand up. I like crawl. I like fall fours to like crawl up the last like 5 stairs. And I try and like squeeze through the side. So you go up the stairs and then you can go right down the hallway. So I tried to like squeeze between him and where the hallway was, where the wall was to turn. And so when I did that, I crawled, I turned the corner, but when I stood up, when I like tried to run away, you know when there's a fire, you can pull the fire alarm? There was one of those, and you know, they're like this big. I hit it, so I get up, I go to stand up, and I scrape my shoulder blade on the fire alarm, and I'm wearing a white shirt. I cut my back, it starts bleeding, and I'm just like, so I tripped up the stairs, hurt my shin, broke my flip-flop, mortified myself in front of that senior boy, crawled, I didn't even stand up, I crawled up the stairs, got up, clipped my back on the fire alarm, cut it, and bled through my shirt. This is why I didn't have a boyfriend. Oh, the hair in my... Another time, again, I'm pretty sure this was when I was a freshman. It could have been when I was a sophomore, but you know, when you become a junior and a senior, you're like, meh. But it's like, you don't really have a voice your freshman year, and you're just like, oh, I'm just so scared. Yeah, that was me. And I have braces, I like have bushy eyebrows, like I'm just like so awkward. So of course I'm not gonna freaking voice my opinion on anything. I'm quiet, I'm just gonna do my work and go home. So I was in class and this bigger fella sat right behind me. It was during a test and he lets out the biggest fart ever. And all of us are like, and this bitch turns to me and goes, oh my gosh, Stephanie, he blamed it on me and it wasn't me. And everyone, because they heard it, turned around and looked and was staring, and he would like, hey, stone cold, he goes, oh my gosh, Stephanie. And I was like, that wasn't me. And everyone's staring at me. Everyone thought I ripped ass during a test and that it was the biggest fart ever and that it was me. And I was just like, oh, it was just so bad. Everyone started laughing and that was pretty embarrassing too. But I mean, not as embarrassing because I didn't do it. Anyone who was in that class, that wasn't me. I've been thinking about it now, I'm like, you sly dog. But back then I was like, I need to go home and die. Like, the biggest thing that happened of all time was my junior year. Okay, let me just set the tone for you. So, my friend and I bought sticky notes and we sticky noted this guy's car. And it was just like, ha ha ha, we knew he was at the mall, so we sticky noted his car with like 300 sticky notes. And it was funny. I wish I had pictures to show you guys, but we sticky noted his car. Just thought it was funny, harmless, whatever. So he tells me he's going to do a certain thing. And I'm like, you won't. Like a week goes by since we sticky noted the car. And all of a sudden, I'm in English class and he sends me a picture. And I had a black car with a silver stripe down the middle of it. So in the middle of the silver stripe was a turd. A massive turd. And I was like, ugh. And he had said he was going to shit on my car. And when someone says they're gonna shit on your car, you're like, no, like, who does that? And so I got this text message and I'm like, oh. And so the first thing I'm thinking is, oh my gosh, I don't want everyone to see that someone shit on my car. I show my friend and I go, dude, I need to get that off my car. And so I go up to the teacher and I was like, what am I supposed to say? Hey, I think someone shit on my car. I need to go take care of it. So I just go, I think someone did something to my car. Can I go check on it? And she was like, what? And my friend is with me and she goes, loud in front of the class, she goes, someone took a dump on Stephanie's car. And I look at her and I was like, I said it quiet because I didn't want anyone to know. So everyone knew. So I go outside, my teacher let us go. We go outside and lo and behold, there's a giant human shit on my car. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. And so my friend and I are like, okay, we gotta get it off the car. And I was gonna like try and reverse really fast and hopefully like roll off or something. But we ended up finding a donut box, like a rectangular donut box with like the see-through top that you get at like King Soopers. And so she was like, just scoop it into the box, like use the lid and just scoop it in. And I was like, oh God. And so I went to like, I got kind of close to it and I go, and I'm gagging. It smelled so bad. And I was like, dude, I can't do this. So she ended up doing it and she put it in the donut box. And we were like, we didn't know what to do. I'm so sorry to whoever's car this was, but we put the donut box that you couldn't see from the sides, but from the top you could see the shit inside. We put it on someone's car on their windshield, so we thought it'd be funny for when they go up to their car, they're like, "Ooh, donuts?" And then they look at the box, and there's a piece of shit in it. That was hands down the most embarrassing and like jaw-dropping moment of high school for me. Like, I don't even know who does that kind of stuff, but it happened to me. It was the most disgusting thing that has ever happened. I gagged. My friend, you know who you are, I texted her before this and we were talking about it, and she goes, let me read what she says. Because I told her, I go, "I don't know how to tell the shit story." And she goes, "Well, that one was so fucking crazy and hilarious. You could just explain how you pranked him and he thought of the worst way to get you back, and tell them we scooped it into a donut box and put it on someone else's car, because that shit got me the most. Someone looks in a donut box and sees a giant turd." So, I'm so sorry to whoever got the donut box with shit on it. Thinking about that now, that was really mean, and I'm really sorry. And to the fella who pooped on my car, it just makes me wonder where you are in life right now. Yeah, I have some more embarrassing stories. We could get a little more TMI if we wanted to, but I thought I'd ease you in with those stories. So comment down below. I would love to see some of your guys' embarrassing high school stories, or just, I guess, embarrassing moments in general, because I know I'm not alone. High school is an awkward time for us all, you know, but now I'm older, more mature, kinda, and my embarrassing moments don't embarrass me anymore. They're just funny, so now I can laugh about them. Back then, I cried about them. It's fine. Comment down below if you guys liked this video and if you want me to do more like story time videos of embarrassing moments, high school, life, stuff like that, because I like talking to you guys. This is fun for me. That's gonna do it for me this time. Thank you so much for watching. Don't judge me too much for the things I've told you, and I will see you guys next time.